Hello there, I'm Josh from Audiophile-Heaven, and this is my review of the xDuoo Poke XD-10 DAC amplifier. Very interesting package, as you can see here. A very playful take from the guys at xDuoo. I like the way they interpreted the package. I like what they did with this little rabbit here. I like it. Otherwise, there is not a lot of other information on the package, but I like the way they went about it. Very cute design. Inside it, you can find a few pages of information about the DAC amp, as you can see here. Some technical specifications in both English and Chinese, I think. I think that is Chinese. I apologize for making my eyes up there, but I need to see what is going on the camera to know whether it is in focus or not. More informations about it. I think it is in focus. And specification page. So instruction specifications, all that normal stuff. Once again, the little rabbit with the "oh yeah" logo. I like it. I think it is a very cute touch to the otherwise simple DAC amplifier most people produce. It's a nice touch. Now I already have the little band sticking. This is the band, a little flappy silicone band. It is very sticky. It is made to stick to it. So in my original review, I've noted that you cannot really... I noted that on this one, it doesn't come with rubber bands to attach it to your smartphone. The main point was this one was supposed to stick to it and your smartphone. I am not sure if I really liked that approach, because if you use it for a while, it gathers dust. I don't know if you can see here, but it gathered a bit of dust on mine. And this means that eventually it is going to not stick so well, so it will still act as a good silicone separator, but not very good as a sticking mechanism, so you will require bands to strap this thing to your smartphone. With the band, you pretty much go like this. This is the belly of the X10. You place it here, it sits. You take a smartphone, you place it here, and pack. Now they sit together, you see? Very good fit if it stays sticky. I'm not sure whether you can watch this and it will still be sticky, but I will check that out. Now this is the DAC amplifier, as you can see here. Very nice. I like the Comic Sans based font they used on it. I like the Poke name. I don't know, I am not sure what it stands for. I just like the way it looks. It looks like a pretty trendy DAC amplifier. Most of them are pretty bland. This one looks very cool. It looks like something a younger person would use. I would use this. I use this on the street. I'm having fun using it. Nice. Nice touch from the guys at xDuoo. Now, this is the package. Beneath the holding place, you can find cables. It comes with a lot of cables, shockingly, enough cables. This is the USB cable it comes with. This is the type they use to connect to the amplifier, and this is the one that goes into your computer. Pretty long enough to run from my computer to my table. Nice touch. I prefer the iFi cables usually, because iFi cables are, I think, better quality. I'm not quite sure, but I think they are better quality. I think so. I can't say I heard the sonic difference, but I like how the iFi ones look thicker. I think they have better isolation. Not quite sure about this. This will not provide a very different sound from the iFi cable, so you do not have to invest in a USB cable for the xDuoo DAC. But in case you want a better cable, the iFi cables seem better. Now, this one is used to connect it to a smartphone. Come on, focus. This one is used to connect to a smartphone with a Type-C port. This one looks like it is used for a Walkman connection, I think. I have never seen this port before in my entire life, so I do not know where it goes into. And you also have this one, which is an older micro USB type of connector. that goes well with a lot of stuff. I don't know, my tablets still use this type of connector, but my smartphone does not, and most players released by audio companies seem to rely on the Type-C connector, which is better. The Type-C connector is more reliable than the older micro USB was. Now about the xDuoo. This is the unit. The xDuoo XD-10 poke unit. I have the black unit, and the XD-10 shop, the ones who provided me with the review samples, have the black unit in stock if you want it. I prefer the black unit. I am quite serious about this. I do not think the blue unit was very good looking. The blue unit was interesting, but it was not my first choice. I apologize if the video will have a few boom boom sounds because I'm moving the microphone. I will do the next videos with the microphones, with the microphone stand I have in the back. I think the microphone will pick some noise from the table. I think so. I have not listened to this video yet, but you will find out. And I will also find out when I do the video. Now, the xDuoo XD-10 poke, as you can see here, it has a few switches, physical switches, which is beautiful. I love having physical switches, very easy to operate it blindly. Now, what it can do, it has a gain, a bass, input, and an on-off switch, as you can see here. All of them are pretty normal, except for the bass switch, which affects a wide range of frequencies. So basically you are getting a very thick sound. If you activate it, you get a much warmer sound. It will work very well with something like those, which are quite analytical. Those are the Acoustune HS1650 CU. I like having such a long name. It makes them very memorable. Now, the bass boost on those will work well with them because it can make them thicker, warmer, and better suited if you are a casual listener. But the bass boost on this will not work with many headphones like the iFi does. This is the iFi X can. It really can. Not only could, it actually can. You get the joke, I hope. Now, the X-Can has a much more selective bass boost, but with the X-Can, it actually has a 3-position setting for the bass boost. So instead of having a sub-bass boost, it has a sub-bass or a warming bass boost. So basically it can do both the original job of the X bass on iFi devices, but it can also do the job of the bass boost on the Poke XD-10 device. Very nice touch from iFi. I like iFi products in general. Very good quality, very responsible support. Now, this one has a very warming bass boost, very wide, affects a lot of frequencies, so basically you are also thickening the mid-range. On the other hand, it works quite well for very bright headphones. I have video reviewed the Alien headphones, the 112 from UFO Ears. That one's really loved the bass boost on this. Also, Hyphyman Sundara loves it. I think Sundara also uses it for getting thicker, more natural. I like how Sundara sounds with this one. It has a lot of power. It can drive very hard to drive headphones. It sounds very good. Without the bass boost engaged, it is very neutral, a bit on the cold side, but that works well with all headphones I have tested. It can do a very sweet job with, I don't know where I have them. Oh, here they are. It does a very sweet job with the Ultrasound Signature DXP headphones, as you can see here. Those two work quite well together. I love the way they sound together, especially without the bass boost engaged. Those very natural sound, very good. I'm trying to focus on them, I hope. Yes, now it is focused on them instead of me. I like it. I apologize, I'm not quite used to doing face videos. So yeah, I am still getting used to how the camera does its autofocus. Now, this one runs for a very good price, not very expensive, not very cheap. The build quality is excellent. Metal. I hope you can hear it. Metallic build quality. Little display on the front. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up the display. Oh, it picks it up. Nice, 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 nice. Now, I love having this little display. 3.5mm headphone output, gold-plated jack. Lovely. I think everything about it is quite lovely. I think you will enjoy having one if you decide to order one. I've provided a very detailed review on Audiophile-Heaven where I did in-depth comparisons with other DAC amps in the similar price or even more expensive. And I invite you to read that review if you want to have a better insight about this one. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking this video. Tell your friends about my YouTube channel if they are interested about in audio products. I hope you have a lovely weekend there. I hope I will see you again, and I hope you will check out my other videos. Bye bye.